I'd like to take you on an adventure that I call a tour of the world in 2 minutes. And I like to start with a place called England because everyone knows England. It's such a fantastic place with such lovely people. And of course, if we go north of England, we find a place called Scotland. And who doesn't know Scotland? How many films have there been with Scottish people? They're strong, they're powerful, like Braveheart, places like that. And if we go north of Scotland, we find Ireland. And these people are just fantastic. They bring us bands like UK, Guinness Beer, things like that. And if we leave the island, if we leave that corner of the world and we go over to the other parts of Europe, like Germans, of course, everybody makes fun of the Germans because we are efficient and we learn how to build things. And right next to that is a place called Holland. And of course, the people there are Dutch and they speak with a really cool accent and they're also really into trance music. And one thing that's really interesting is the Dutch people actually moved all the way down to South Africa. And there are a lot of people in South Africa who talk with an accent that's still sort of Dutch, but it's also sort of German. It's a weird mix of accent, bro. But it's probably one of the most difficult accents to fake, which is why it's probably my worst one. So we'll leave that now and we'll go over to the other side of the world, known as Australia. And, the people from there, I mean, who doesn't know people from Australia? Um, Sometimes when I do this accent, it's like a mix of Kiwi, and I'm sorry about that if I piss off anyone from New Zealand. So let's just move on from that. Let's go over to South America. And of course, the people from the lovely Latin countries who speak with an accent that is full of romance, full of dance, full of things, life itself. And if we leave that, we go to the United States of America, which is known for its wonderful, wonderful contributions to the world, the United States of America, places like Texas, and further over to places like Georgia. I mean, who doesn't love Georgia and those smooth, smooth Georgia blues? And from there, we go up to a place called Boston. And I mean, Boston, everybody knows Boston for sure. I mean, if you watch Family Guy, you learn about places like New Hampshire, places like that. The northeastern United States is a fantastic place. And of course, that brings us up further north to places like Quebec. Les gens de Québec, ils parlent français, mais c'est pas la français du France, tu sais. C'est une langue complètement différente, tu sais. Mais next to that is Toronto, which is where I'm from, and this is how I talk. It's not really as exciting, but hope you enjoyed the tour.